Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's see what the guided messages are for anybody who's watching. Let's see. We have the Judgment card. Some of you could be a Scorpio if you're watching this, or you could be dealing with one. Judgment card is all about, you know, for me as a reader, it can be about karma, but some of you are going through a breakup and you're deciding not to get back with this person with Judgment card there. This could definitely be a Scorpio because these are both Scorpio cards. Oh yeah, if you want a personal reading, my email is in the description box. Or not my email. Follow me on Instagram. I always say that. Follow me on Instagram. That will be in the description box. And yeah, follow me there and message me. And yeah, let's see. And if you guys want readings for the signs, you can subscribe to my OnlyFans. That will also be in the description box below. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or you could have more than one option. This could be multiple people here if you're dating a Scorpio and a Leo. So, or a Leo, I mean. And yeah, so some of you could feel like you have a weakness for this person. You could feel like you can't say no to them. This could be someone who you were with for a while with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, but I feel like there is a lack of stability here within the relationship or the connection. And I also feel like you may not see this person for the long term. Like this may not be the one that you want to end up with or marry. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel that some of you are tired of fighting with this person. Like there could have been a lot of arguments and you don't want to argue with this person or with anybody. So that could be why this relationship isn't working out. You could also feel like you don't want to fight for this connection, which some of you could also be like afraid of conflict, and that's why you don't see this person for the long term with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. With the Three of Swords, though, somebody could have been cheating. So, Three of Swords, or like I was talking about earlier, there could just be another option. But this is, Three of Swords is a betrayal. It's not just like you're dating two different people and you haven't decided yet, and it's like fair game because you haven't committed to one yet. This is like someone was definitely committed, and this is like for sure cheating, you know. So, Five of Wands in the reverse. You could also feel like there's too much like ego or competition or jealousy here within this connection. And you could also feel like you don't want to compete, and that's why you don't want to, with the Three of Swords, whoever they cheated on you with, you feel like you don't want to compete with that person, compete for that person. So we have the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands. I feel like some of you are just going your own way. You're going to be going a different route. You could be traveling or maybe even moving somewhere different. So, you guys want like a new journey. You want a new, fresh start. And you don't want to be dealing with this situation. But I do see like new opportunities coming your way. And also new dating opportunities as well. But you guys may have to become more clear about what it is that you want with the Two of Swords. So there may be a bit of like indecisive energy here. And that may have been what like brought in the wrong partner for you in this situation, like with them cheating. Because when you don't know what you want, you're not going to be able to attract the right partner, and you're also not going to be able to decipher the difference between the right and the wrong partner. That's yeah, that's going to be something that you need to know yourself in order to do that, you know, or else the universe is just going to like bring you whoever, basically. That's not a good option. You need to know what it is you want, the exact qualities, and you need to be ready for that. And you need to know who who it is you want and what you're looking for in a partner. So if you have like any indecision, yeah, I was thinking that this could be about a Libra for some reason. And then the Justice card pops out. I guess because Libras are like, they have issues with like making decisions. Oh my god, and we're in Libra season right now too, yeah? Yeah, we are. So Justice card in the reverse. So this could also have to do with karma. There could be like some karma that needs to be balanced in this situation. And it is in the reverse, so like that is an imbalance, you know? And so this could have been a karmic lesson, and also you're not able to attract the right partner until, you know, you're able to learn all of your karmic lessons. So sometimes we wonder why someone is in our lives and what their purpose is and why, you know, we're still with them, especially if we're not like happy or they're not good for us, but you can't stay away from them. You know, that's like a karmic situation. So Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like, you know, you guys have either lost your passion or lost your spark within this connection because the situation is just not fair to you. This person isn't doing right by you. They're not treating you the way you deserve. They're not, you know, it lacks passion. So I feel like you guys are really craving like a new start and you want to get away from this situation, away from this person. The Sun card in the reverse. This could be a Leo that you're dealing with. This is Leo energy. But you know, ordinarily this is the happiest card in the deck when it's upright, but it is in the reverse. So, you know, the Sun card. Oh, hi guys. If you can please hit the like button if you're watching. Okay, so we have the Emperor card in the reverse. This is Aries energy. Upright, this is divine masculine energy, the Emperor card. So, you know, the divine masculine, he's in control, he's a boss, he's also the, you know, that's the highest level energy for a masculine. So if it's in the reverse, you know, this can represent like feeling out of control and feeling like you're just not at the top of your game. And we have the Page of Pentacles. It is in the reverse as well. So this type of energy, there's a lot of cards in the reverse here. So there could be like an imbalance. And also it's going to be causing you to miss out or lose out on new opportunities. So you're definitely going to want to make sure to figure out what you need to do to get back, you know, in touch with yourself and get grounded again and bring things back into balance so you can start manifesting, like, you know, the life of your dreams and the things that you really want, you know. And it's like sometimes in these readings you can get negative messages that can come through, and it can be like, you know, not what you want to hear. But sometimes those are the things that, the issues that we need to face or deal with. You can't just ignore them in order to, you know, bring forward like the life that you really want. So, and if it bothers you hearing about it, then maybe it's like something that, you know, you do need to work on, right? Because we can't always like, yeah, we can't always just ignore our issues. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Scorpio because we have the Death card here, and Scorpio is, you know, coming up, Scorpio season. So you could be going through a major life change at this time. You know, Death card is all about transformation. So, you know, that's where the growth really starts. This could also be like an ego death because we have the Sun in the reverse. Some of you are going through an ego death. So the way that you've been living your life, the way that you've been expressing yourself, the way that you've been, it's no longer working for you. You know, you need to do something different. You need to change things. You may need to lose the false mask that you put on around others when you're with them. You know, Seven of Swords, this card is all about deception, but it's also about, you know, putting on an act. So this, going through this transformation, this death, you know, maybe some of you are realizing, like, or on the outside you act like you're happy, but on the inside that's not how you really feel. So some of you are working on becoming more genuine, becoming more in touch with how you feel, or maybe even showing others, like being honest about it, being more vulnerable with people, you know. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So this might attract more energy towards you as you do this more. You might be really surprised by this as well, because this could be attracting new relationships to you, new different connections, and different types of connections. You know, maybe the types of people that you've connected with before, they weren't really like that. Like, they didn't share how they felt or talked about how they felt. You know, maybe they were more like shallow-based connections. And for some of you, as you like deepen your connection with yourself, you're going to be noticing, you know, your friendships change, your relationships change. You start to attract different types of people into your life, you know, ones that you can connect with on a deeper level. So we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, a lot of reversals. It's crazy. Like, almost the whole spread is like, most of the cards are reversed. So I feel like, you know, some of you might have issues from abandonment in your childhood, whether it's like people who have walked away from you, so you have refused to walk away from connections or others, or maybe even that they were bad for you because you thought it would be good to be like loyal to these connections, because maybe, you know, people who have like abandonment issues from childhood, they just don't want to leave their relationships, period, because they don't want to make the other person feel how they felt. But at the same time, like, if that person isn't good for you, if it's not a positive connection, then that's not something that you want to stay in. And that's not really like not being loyal, right? To like walk away from that. So sometimes it's not a good thing to refuse to walk away, right? And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like some of you are like working on staying silent and keeping things to yourself at this time, and this is like really good for your growth because it helps you to become more in tune with your intuition instead of always like saying whatever comes to your mind. And it also helps you with having a filter, and you can gain more control. It's kind of like meditation, you know, you gain more control of your thoughts and then your actions that follow. So like, you know, when you become more centered and you realize, like, it'll blow your mind sometimes because you're like, oh, I really didn't have to say that, I could say this. And then because we become so emotionally attached to what we want to say that sometimes it's difficult to detach and let go. And if you do that, if you learn how to do that, though, you can say something better. You can choose to, you know, empower yourself to like say something, a better choice of words. I dropped all these cards. Hold on. Okay, so then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords is always like, you know, a good card for, you know, putting up your boundaries and showing people like not to mess with you and cutting them off and making sure that they, like, I feel like in the past people may have felt like bitchy vibes from you, or this may be what you were afraid of, like you were afraid to be perceived that way, like by others, that other people would think that you were a bitch, you know, like if you cut them off or if you went silent on them, you know, because that's what that is, like going silent on somebody. Ace of Swords in the reverse, no communication. And then, but I feel like you guys are getting over this fear and you're not caring anymore. You're not really caring about what other people think, or if you're like, are viewing you that way. You know, you're like letting this go. You're letting go of that. So that's really good. And it's kind of interesting because I actually feel like the more that you do let go of this fear, then people are not going to view you that way. But it's almost like the more that you remain in these connections that are bad for you or unhealthy for you because of this, because you're afraid of this, like cutting people off and them thinking you're a bitch, is because, like, I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. I do see, though, that there is, like, with the Two of Cups here, there is definitely going to be a soulmate coming in, a connection that is mutual. You know, Two of Cups is all about you guys feel the same way about each other, so that's really good. So it's after you cut off, you know, these other connections, these connections that are not good for you. Oh, this could be with a Pisces. We have at the bottom of the deck is the Moon card, so that's the overall energy. But this is something that you don't know. So this is going to be an unexpected surprise or gift to you from the universe that is going to be a blessing to you. It could be a blessing in disguise too. So with the Moon card here, like something that you're not expecting. So it could be somebody who isn't your usual type. It could be one of those situations. Or it could be one of those situations like they are just your friend, like you just see them as your friend, so you don't really view them that way, either romantically or like, I don't know if I feel that way about them or if I'm not attracted to them. And then they end up being like, you know, your soulmate or the one that you want to end up with or be with, you know what I mean? So it's one of those types of situations, like something that you either don't know of or you're not expecting, or it's like being kept hidden from you in some way. So anyways, yeah, so that's at least ending on a good note. There's a lot of, it seems like, learning lessons that some of you still have to like go through. So I know a lot of those were not like the most positive messages, but like I was saying, I do believe that, you know, life, it takes a lot of hard work, and it may not be what we want to hear sometimes, but I believe like that's what's going to help you if that's what you really need to work on. So anyways, if you guys can, please like the video, subscribe, and yeah, hit me up if you want a personal reading. I'll see you next time. Bye!